Yes, yes, yes. What is good, my people? Welcome back to Computer Music Academy's The Bang Show, episode number 2. I'm your host, Tosh Urasay, being joined again by my peoples representing Minneapolis, Minnesota, my man, Carnage Triple XL, or Carnage the Executioner. How are you, sir?
I'm great. Happy to be here. Happy to be here.
Cool, man. Thanks for coming back. And also, my man representing PA, representing Blacktivity, representing Drum Snobs, representing Them Fighting Words, and so many others. My man, the one and only Shay Cobain. How are you, sir?
Peace. I'm doing good. Doing good.
Good.
How y'all fellas doing?
Good, man. So welcome to episode 2 of The Bang Show. If this is your first episode of The Bang Show, I'm going to tell you to stop right now. Go back to episode 1 and watch that, because you do not want to miss an entire minute of what happened last week. It was insane. Now, just to recap what's going on, The Bang Show is a beat battle for the members of Computer Music Academy. And we do several things over there, including the weekly homework assignment and podcast. But this is a beat battle. What I did to kick all this off, I had the members of CMA to send me bangers. I said, create bangers, send it in to me. They had no idea what the purpose was. And I basically had 12 submissions, and we basically took everybody's name, put them on pieces of paper, put them in bags, matched them up, and we had 6 incredible rounds last episode. Out of those 12 people, or 12 submissions, we got 6 who progressed to this round, or this episode, which is round 2. And now we're going to have 3 hopefully incredible, just ridiculous banger rounds. Oh, and before I forget, we are playing for a prize. We are playing for the iRig pads, courtesy of IK Multimedia. This is a pad controller that comes with a version of Sample Tank, a DJ program, and a couple of other things that can be used with your Mac PC, iRig, iPad, iPod, who the hell ever. And you can make beats with it. As well as, if you did not catch the very end of episode 1, my man Carnage Triple XL added on to the prize. The winner will be getting a placement on one of his upcoming projects. So shout out to that, my man. That was a great, just spur of the moment surprise, man. So he believed.
Yeah, there was so much heat. I had to say that.
Yeah, see, so he obviously believes in what's going on. He believes in the people that's contributing. So I'm ready to stop talking, fellas. Y'all ready to get in some beats?
Yes, sir.
Carnage is ready. All right, coming up first, we got our man Reverb Music, and challenging from Detroit, Mr. Wallace. Oh boy,
Nice round.
This should be pretty interesting. Up first, Reverb Music. Let's go. grimy, thirsty about it. You heard me. Oh my. Oh my. Okay, Reverb kicking things off. Ugh. This is going to be very interesting, needless to say. All right, coming up next, our man, Mr. Wallace. Let's go. Oh boy. Oh boy. Round one of episode 2, Reverb Music versus Mr. Wallace. Let's kick things in reverse this time. Start off with Shade Cobain. What say you, sir?
That was a very, very dope round. Reverb, he had that originality with the Caribbean break going on. Had the wah-wah effect.
Yeah, that wah was dope.
Yeah, man. And that producer special sound effect at the end of the bar. Like, But Mr. Wallace, the Spanish guitar, pianos everywhere, and then he had movements to the beat.
Right.
Change-ups all over the place.
Right.
Mr. Wallace.
Mr. Wallace?
Because, the change-ups was perfect.
Okay. He says Mr. Wallace. All right, Carnage, Triple XL. What say you, sir?
It was hard because both of the beats had like a kind of an old school break beat kind of feel to them, which is my flavor.
Right.
And then the slow b-boy groove of the first one with the vocal sample was real dope.
Right.
But I was gonna give it to him until Mr. Wallace's beat changed like 5 times. So that's
exactly.
He made a very good use of 4 minutes or whatever it was, which is essentially what you need to do, in order to make yourself stand out from somebody who just has a more repetitive beat. So I'm gonna give it to Mr. Wallace.
Okay, Mr. Wallace. Okay, and
not that the other beat wasn't dope.
Right.
Because the other beat was dope as hell.
And speaking of what you just said, as far as the usage of time, what's so funny is, at CMA when we do like the weekly homework podcast or any type of submissions, I tell them to keep it down to 2 minutes 30 seconds, and Mr. Wallace was actually about 3:20, but that kind of works because Reverb's was only like 1:30, so it kind of evened out. But yeah, Verb once again bringing it with the hard drums, nice chops. Love the vocal sample from the Clips. I'm assuming that was Pusha T. Yeah, that came together very nice. But as we said last week, just didn't have the variation that I would definitely be looking for, or someone else would be looking for in the in a track, whether it just be for a beat battle or something else. And then Wallace comes in. Jeez, dude. He has the multiple change ups. He has the break beat going, of course, the break beat drums. And I like how he actually started it out with the break drums that were not as strong. So maybe it was a thing that was going to, he was trying to fool you at first, but he had those drums. And then eventually when the full song kicked in, he had some other drums and just stacked them and made them nice and punchy and just stupid.
Yeah, he put that break in there.
Yeah,
because the other one wasn't a break. He put the beat that I always remembered that Wu-Tang Clan used for Wu-Tang Clan ain't nothing to fuck with. Biz Markie, Nobody Beats the Biz.
Woo. Yeah,
dope break.
Yeah, so yeah, I will be the third and say Mr. Wallace progresses, man. Whew. Man, that was a great battle. Shout out to Reverb.
Yeah, it was.
Woo. Round 2 of episode 2. Rady 3000 versus DJ Nocturnal. Coming up first, Rady 3000. Let's go. Wow. Rady 3000. Oh my. All right. Coming up next, DJ Nocturnal. Let's go. DJ Nocturnal.
Is a very, very, very fine house with 2 cats in the yard. Life used to be so hard. Now everything is easy because of you.
Sacramento, California versus South Carolina. Rady 3000 versus Nocturnal. Oh boy.
Man.
It's going to be a tough one. This is going to be a tough one. Carnage, my man.
No, man. That's okay. The first one was dope because it started off almost like a more modern day trap, almost. You know, like the feel of a trap, but it wasn't all the way trap. And then it switched to something that sounded like Tribe Called Quest.
Yeah.
Yeah, and just really creative how he flipped 2 different beats. They were totally different beats, but made them go together.
Yes, sir.
And this one was dope because the intro was dope. He didn't change up as drastically, but the intro was different from, you know, the main part. And he had a little break beat in there too. I caught that. And I think it's the one that How I Could Just Kill a Man. I think they used it.
Okay.
Sounded like a plug tuning.
Right, you know? Right.
Yeah. And that one had like a real nice happy feel to it. You know what I'm saying?
Catch you off guard. That's what it's all about.
Yeah, man. Is there a possibility of a tie, or does it not work like that? Because I like both of them beats. I'm gonna just be honest.
Yeah, I'm with you, man. But we got to move somebody along, man. It's gonna be rough, but we got to move somebody along.
Okay, if I had to pick one, I'm gonna go ahead and pick Rady because of the change up.
Okay.
Change up.
Carnage
but
goes
it's
for
because
Rady.
of the change up, not because the beat was, you know, like the other one wasn't great or anything. But
Right.
that change up just really just changes the game. When people change a whole beat like that, it kind of changes the game.
Okay.
If it works.
Carnage goes for Rady. Shay, what you say, sir?
These producers is not making it easy for us this week. It's hard.
And guess what? It's only going to get worse.
I know. I'm going to say Rady 3000 on the D'Angelo flip alone. And I loved how he had the intro. He had DMC intro. I wasn't expecting. I thought the beat was going to be over.
Right.
And I was like, okay, I'm on the bounce. And then
what 7 o'clock show?
All right, check this out. And really went left with it. So Rady 3000.
Okay.
Just for that. Just for going total left with the first beat.
Yeah.
Same thing I said.
I'm with you guys 100%. Rady, his track, actually both tracks caught me off guard completely. They had their own ways of sucking you in one way, and then you got that misdirection, so to speak. Like, oh no, but let me show you this. Rady's that change up. I mean, his beat was already stupid. It just like, wow. But then to go into, like you said, more of a laid back kind of joint. And then Locke comes in with the our house, my house.
Yeah, man.
Oh, damn. Oh, this is gonna be rough. I guess it wouldn't matter either way because I'm already outnumbered, and that's totally fine. Yeah, I'll pull it for Rady as well, man. But once again, not to say that Locke didn't bring his own his own special sauce, so to speak, man. Yeah. He killed that. So
he came to win, man, and he's doing good.
Yeah, you know,
dude. He did good.
Yeah, so Rady progresses. Thank you, Nocturnal. And now to the final round of this particular episode. And since I know both of these gentlemen very well as far as their styles, AR Music versus Taurus Beats. The battle. Oh my God. Up first. AR Music. Let's go.
Whoa, nice ending.
Yeah.
Ooh, AR
That was a
music.
nice beat.
Yeah, that was quality.
These boys are not playing.
Boy.
They're not playing.
Okay. Closing out. And somehow he did it last week. The final submission is by Taurus Beats. Whew. I'm a little afraid of this one, but we gotta get into it. Let's go.
Tomorrow we go into battle. So Lordy, let me fight with the rifle in one hand and good book in the other. That if I should die at the muzzle of the rifle, die on water or on land, I may know that you, blessed Jesus Almighty, are with me. And I have no fear. And I have no fear. And I have no fear. Amen.
Dang. Another good beat.
Woo! AR Music versus Taurus Beats. Final battle of this particular episode. My. Shake Obey. It's on you, man.
AR Music, he had that RZA influence track. It sounded like he was coming to bash some heads with that beat. But then Taurus Beats came, had the little sermon. That beat made me want to go write a jam. I can see anybody write a very dope jam. I'm going to go with Taurus Music because I know that beat will bring out anything out of any MC.
Word.
It was soulful. It just had that feel to it, man. It had, I don't know how to explain it right now. But it was soulful. It was mad soulful.
Okay. All right. Shade goes for Taurus. Carnage, my man. What's on you?
Well, AR Music's beat was more on the vibe that I'm working on right now for my stuff. The more boom bap, old school, throwback feel.
Right.
But Taurus flipped it up, man, with the slow, soulful groove, which is like, I mean, it still had an almost like a '90s feel to it. Still,
right.
Still had a '90s hip hop feel to it. But man, that one was tough.
Yeah.
Can you answer first and give me another minute?
Oh, you gonna put it off on me? Hey, I'm supposed to be the anchor.
Oh, okay.
You know, I'm impartial because this is my crew. You know what I'm saying? So I try to be the last one. You know, I try to anyway. What you got, man? What you got?
All right. I'm gonna flip it and make you have to be the final decider. Oh. And I'm gonna go with AR on that one.
Oh, okay.
Yep. Because our job is so hard, yours is too. So
oh yeah.
I liked both beats.
Right.
I liked both beats.
So okay, all right. Here's my breakdown or my analysis or whatever. AR came out the gate swinging. Okay. Breakbeat, hard drums, hard sequences. His wave, I don't know, you can't see it, but his wave is just like thick and full. Like it's just nothing but madness happening.
Funky.
Right. Nice and chunky. I absolutely loved AR's joint. And then you get Taurus, who takes it in an entirely different direction. I mean, I'm listening to the beginning and I'm hearing what's happening as far as the sermon or the speech or however that was. And then to have the choir in the background, glory. And I know what kind of guy he is, and that's not saying anything bad at all. I know the type of guy he is. This is a perfect beat for him. And especially being in the situation that he is right now with a battle. Like, hey, we moving on to victory. We gonna march on. You know, that kind of that's his whole thing. I'm moving on, you know. Two incredible beats. Oh, God dang it. And y'all gonna leave it up to me. If I absolutely have to pick, I'm gonna pull it for AR. AR music. And that's not to say that Taurus did not bring it. His track was nuts, but AR just had that head nod, that thump, that energy. You know what I'm saying? He absolutely brought it to me. So
yeah.
Taurus is my man. I love him dearly, but I gotta give it to AR on this particular one, man. And I hate you for making me do that.
That was each round was hard rounds, man. They made us think this week.
I'm saying all three rounds they could have went either way and nobody would be mad. You know what I mean?
Exactly.
That's when you know the beats are good. Because if we would have chose reverb on the first one, I don't think anybody would have been like, nah, that's bad.
Right,
you know, if we would have chose, Laterno on the other beat, nobody would have been like, nah.
Right.
And if we would have chose Taurus on this one, nobody would have been like, nah.
Right.
So it just comes down to having to choose one, which kind of sucks.
Yeah, dude. Yeah. But I mean,
it's like being in the studio and you get a beat from Dre and you get a beat from Timberland and you got to decide which one you're gonna use. You can only use one. And Rick Rubin is on your back saying, "Hurry
Oh my!
See, you just brought up a crazy scenario that I walked away from. I think it was last week or the week before. I don't know if you've seen people post these on Facebook, but I forgot what website it is that has these battles where I think it's called trying to find
Ambrosia.
Is it Ambrosia
for Heads?
Yeah, where they trying to find the best MC, so they put these two MCs together, and I think it was the week before last or something like that. They had Doom against Elzai. How do you pick that? How do you pick that battle? Who are you going to pick in that battle? Seriously.
It depends on the day.
Yeah, on the day.
On the day. That's all it is. Because both of them are incredible in their own right. You know?
Right.
And that's what all these beats were.
Right.
Everybody was incredible in their own right.
Right.
But it comes down to, it comes down to the executive producer at the end of the day saying you can only choose one.
Right. Exactly.
You know, and that's what makes it difficult. But that also makes it good because all these dudes are gonna go back and be like, man, that was almost me. That could have been me.
Right.
You know?
But that makes cats, as we were talking about last week, that makes cats go back to the lab, step their game up, and they know next time we come with a battle, they're bringing straight knives, guns, bombs, missiles, you know, intergalactic lasers and all kind of crazy stuff. So, shout out to our winners for this week, Mr. Wallace, Rady 3000, and AR Music, and also shout out to our other contestants, Taurus Beats, Lockturnal, Reverb Music. Now, for anybody that's paying attention, we went from 12 to 6 to 3. So how does that work, Tashir? I already got a plan. Trust me. Tune in next week. It's going to be very, very interesting. Oh. Very, very interesting. Already
what
thought
kind of curveball you going to throw at these fools, man?
Hey, we got it. Trust me. It's going to get very.
I know where I gotta be next Sunday.
So y'all gonna finish out. Y'all gonna finish out this series.
We're gonna finish it out.
Oh, yeah.
Okay. Cool. So, fellas, we gonna kick it off with Shade Cobain this time. Any final thoughts for this particular battle or anything?
Oh man, y'all producers are amazing. Y'all are inspiring me today with that. Y'all are dope. Keep up the good work. Just keep it up. Don't be discouraged. Keep making those knockers, man.
There it is. Cardis Triple XL. What you got, man?
What he said, what Shade said, plus, thanks for making it difficult for us to decide with many different beats. And all you guys have a very good sense of what real old school hip hop that we all grew up on sounds like. That's why it's so hard, because it sounds like what we grew up on and nobody else. There's not a lot of people making that type of stuff.
Right, exactly.
You know, so when you hear it, it makes you go, all right, there's people out there who appreciate the type of music we grew up on. And I still want to hear that type of stuff, and people always be like, well, you got to move on. And I'm like, nah, no, you don't. No, you don't.
You just got to make quality music.
That's right. If there's somebody out there making some stuff that you actually like, why should you move on? There are people out there who make the type of music that we grew up on. So I'm sticking with it until I'm going to keep listening, and I'm going to keep hearing it, and I'm going to keep collecting. Keep collecting. So you guys how old are these dudes? We're
all around the same age. We're all 30 plus. I'll say that. We're all 30
I'm talking about the producers.
Yeah, we're all 30 plus.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
That's why they sounded like that. Okay.
Yeah.
Amazing, man. Amazing.
Yeah, everybody's 30 plus over in this particular battle. So yeah.
And very inspiring. Like Shade said, very inspiring.
Very.
All right. So you hear them. You hear it from the people. You're not hearing it just from me this time. You're hearing it from people who know and create good music themselves. So you know what you have to do moving on next week and moving forward, period. So shout out to my guest again. We actually have their contact information on the screen. Go check them out on Twitter, Facebook, look at it, blah, blah, blah. And be sure to check back in next week for all of the viewers. Be sure to check back in next week. Again, we are going for the iRig pads brought to you by IK Multimedia. Check it out at ikmultimedia.com. And also, the winner will also get a placement on Carnage Triple XL's, one of his upcoming projects. Yeah. But remember, as I said, next week, it's a nice little curveball that's going to be in the mix. So, yeah. So,
y'all better bring it.
So, shout out to my guest judges. Shout out to everybody that's watching and listening right now. And if you would like to be a part of what we do here at Computer Music Academy, come on over to computermusicacademy.com and join us. It's that simple. As you can see, we're doing some pretty damn good things. So, on that note, Jade is out, Carnage is out, I'm out, and we will talk to you next time. See ya!
Peace.